Hello! Alright, I am at home today because, well, you know how we were filming in an unusual spot at the office? I realized that if I was going to not work on the PS2 stuff today, which was the initial goal, that I would have to mess with all of the camera positions and locations and stuff for a 2-hour stream, and then I would have to put them all back the next morning, and I realized that was kind of ridiculous. So I figured we would just not wreck all of the cameras at the office today, and we're doing a home stream instead. So what we're actually looking at here, I forgot to put this over there, is this. So over here, I have the Windows XP Shuttle PC that I built recently, and I'm going, yeah, sensible, I know, right? And we're going to mess with getting WayBack Proxy running on my server so that I can just have something like, well, we'll go over all of that for a moment. Chat's over the capture. Yeah, don't worry. An iconic website, I know, right? Don't see a PS2? It's right there. It's just black. All right.
Philip Andrews subscribed at tier 1. They've subscribed for 29 months. Philip Andrews subscribed at tier 1. Afternoon to you all. For 29 months. And says a happy tangential afternoon to you all.
End of line.
Philip, thank you for the tier 1 sub there and for 29 numbers. My brain wasn't ready for numbers. 29 months. There we go. Okay. So, here's what we're doing. Okay, let's dig into this a little bit more so that I can directly go over exactly what we're doing. Wasn't sure we were going to stream this weekend because you sometimes get locked out around holidays. Like, no Sunday stream at the office. I forgot about that. Is that this Sunday? Yeah, no Sunday stream at the office then. Good call. I did not realize. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, WayBack Proxy. So this is a really cool project, okay? I actually showcased this in the Web Vengeance video that I did a while ago. In his latest video, that's really unfortunate, but okay. I picked this out of a hat. Just like something I've been meaning to get to for a while. Anyway, I showed this several years ago in my video on using Web Vengeance with the Tiny Pentium, this machine. And the way I set that up is I might even still have it downloaded onto this computer. No, I just had it running on my desktop here. But I think it would be more fun to have this more permanently set up using Docker on my server and have 3 instances of it running with each of the main years for the different machines that I target. So the idea is, say, for this particular computer, we have it set to target 2004. For the Gateway Dell Optiplex GX110, we target 1999, and then for the Tiny Pentium, we target 1995. So I think that could be kind of fun. Yeah, that's kind of the idea that I have here. What's the purpose of running WayBack Proxy? So if we go over here, we can see the original Space Jam website, but this is running through archive.org. Now, in order to get to this page, you have to go through the WayBack machine on archive.org and then figure out what timestamp you want to be able to hit, and then figure out, what it can load at what times. And, it's, you have to go through the Internet Archive, which also means you're doing modern HTTPS stuff. WayBack Proxy, on the other hand, allows you to specify a target date and then a tolerance range, which we're going to disable because it's better to load something than nothing. We're going to set a target date, and then any HTML, not any HTML, any HTTP request you make, we will set up in our internet browser's proxy settings here. So we go tools, options, and then somewhere in here, we're going to set the proxy stuff. It's probably this. Yeah, so we're going to set it to route all HTTP requests for one particular browser. I will probably use Internet Explorer on this instead of MyPal, which is a Firefox thing, because that will make it easier for me to actually access modern websites still without having to reconfigure everything. So we'll set this up so that, where is Internet Explorer? I didn't remove it. Oh my gosh, don't tell me this weird version of XP doesn't ship with it. All right, well, we might be installing IE6 on here today as well. I didn't think about that. Probably Hackubus. Yeah, okay, so we're going to install IE6 on here as well, and we'll set that up with the proxy. So what that'll effectively do is make it so that we can, when we run the internet through Internet Explorer, it's as if the internet was magically teleported back to 2004 in this machine. So what happened to the clock plans? So I realized that I was going to have to work on that at the workbench, and that I have all of the cameras set up for filming at my little show table area, and that I would have had to mess up all of the cameras wiring and positions and all of that stuff for a 2-hour stream, and then immediately have to put them all back tomorrow. So it kind of was stupid to do that. So we're just doing a home stream of some project I've been meaning to get to for a while. Doesn't IE6 use sister? I don't know, man. We're just going to install it. We'll figure it out. I don't think so, but I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, we'll get IE6 on there. Hey, oldversion.com just came back, so I guess we can try and run it through there. Old version. Actually, it's just .net, right? .net. You know what? I'm just gonna, okay, you're not seeing that good. Make sure that I actually have the right domain. And I'm glad I, okay, that was weird. It's oldversion.com. Okay, here we go. Old version. Okay, I'm really confused. One moment. Okay. Um. Ah. That tracks. I was like, I remember there being some hosting issues with oldversion.com. I there was a banner or something up here previously. It was like, we're gonna like go down because it's bad anyway. And then I saw this is back and better than ever. I didn't realize it was just an April Fool's thing. That explains why the UI was not as amazing. But yeah, that's funny. So I thought they had updated the UI, and by updated I mean downdated, or however you want to think about it. Anyway, yeah, oldversion.com. We're just gonna grab Internet Explorer from here, I suspect. If they got MSN, they'll probably have Internet Explorer, right? Let's see. Networking, blah 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 blah. View more. They gotta have it, right? No? Aw, come on. Maybe let's just search. Internet Explorer. Whew, okay, good. Okay, we don't want IE7, we want IE6. It was there under internet? Ah, reading's hard. Legacy update has IE6 installers? Oh. We could just do that then. I probably was skipping it intentionally, actually. It's also possible I didn't install the following. I trust it. Wait a minute. What did it just open? Wait a minute here. What exactly? Where? Does the Internet Explorer just not show up under the add remove programs? It's a Windows feature, isn't it? Well, it's not here either. What? I'm so confused. Can you throttle each computer's network? Please, I have Cox Internet. It's already throttled. I am very confused. Have a portable one? I mean, I guess unfortunately I don't think Windows XP does the thing where we can like see where the process is. No, so we can just end the process. We can't see any more information about it. It'd be really cool if we knew like the path that the process ran from, but it's too late to make any complaints about that. Okay. Well, this is IE8. I mean, that's fine, whatever. Go ahead and install the add-on. Sure. Program files, Internet Explorer, that's where it should be. Okay, hold on. Let me just close this. Yeah, cancel. That was fun, but nope, we're good. Close tabs, whatever. Oh my gosh. Yep, there it is. Why don't I have a system shortcut? Wait, don't tell me it's on the desktop too. No, it's not. Okay. How? Accessories. Not there. There's a possibility I deleted it, but I don't think so. That's so weird. All right, well, let's just do this. Why is this, you know, that's fine, whatever. Internet Explorer. There we go. And now, boom, there we go. That'll work. Yeah, this is the pre-configured one because the search engine is set to DuckDuckGo. That'll work. Ugh. Okay, I'd remove just basically desktop and start menu icons. That's it? Okay. This is where the antitrust lawsuit started. Didn't that start in Windows 98? What are we trying to do? Oh, so I was saying I was going to adjust the internet options here, for the proxy, but now I am realizing that, yeah, this might actually be the system proxy options. I'm not sure. So perhaps I do not want to. I don't even know where you do it. Connections, probably use proxy for your LAN. Yeah, so that's not cool. No, I don't think I want that. Okay. Do we install like Firefox 2.3 instead and then use that? Turn off arrow effects? Arrow is Vista. And faster speed? What are you talking about? This computer is incredible. Get rid of Ask Toolbar? Excuse me, but I intentionally installed the Ask Toolbar. Netscape Navigator. Nah, I think we're gonna... Firefox does not use System Proxy. Okay, we're gonna install Firefox 2.3. I think that was the last version before they did the ridiculous versioning. I don't want whatever the latest one is. That's not what I'm interested in. My pal runs horribly on here. I just gotta throw that out there. Okay, old version of networking software. We'll go with that. It was 3 something? All right, well, we'll find out here. Okay, I'm going to scroll slower so I can actually read stuff this time. Yeah, I did not see it there. All software under networking. Let's just go popular. I mean, I'm not surprised Hamachi's there. That just makes sense. I don't understand why Putty is there. Okay, we'll just search Firefox. Firefox 3.6. Okay, that sounds about right.
Chlorocoon says Tier 100 red stuff. Who are you? What have you done with the real says Tier 100 red stuff? Who are you? What have you done with the real Shelby?
End of line.
Chloe, thank you for the 100 bits. Why is this version so much lower than that one? Also, I can't click that link on... Or can I? There we go. No! Anyway, there's YouTube there's chat on Windows XP just for kicks. Deck Talk is a bit dual personality today. What do you mean dual personality? Oh, wait, are you hearing an echo? I know why. Okay, fixed. Remove the last bit, the number. Release is perfect. Okay. Oh my gosh, we're into the hundreds? Oh man, there's so many. Okay, so beautiful. Okay, so Win32. What's the EU ballot thing? Huh. ENUS. Perfect. That is exactly what I want. Okay, there we go. You're using Firefox? Excuse me, but this is my pal. It very specifically says my pal. It's got a raccoon. There's no Firefox here. I don't know what you're talking about. Here we go. Dude, we're gonna have so many internet browsers on here. All right, we're gonna do custom install.
Tier 100, where do I physically
Eval
live
was the
these
browser
days?
choice pop-up.
Speaking as the deck talk.
End of line.
That is the virtual deck talk. So there is a modern open source implementation of deck talk that is running on the server. Eventually, what I'm going to do, because my audio interface for capturing the sound from the deck talk has died, and I'm kind of really tired of supporting all of the hardware to keep the hardware deck talk going. I'm thinking I'm going to switch to using the software deck talk. So what I'm going to do the next time I'm at the office is I'm going to implement the software deck talk on the client streaming computer, and then it will be properly synced between what I hear visually in the video and what you guys hear. Because right now, what's going on is, even though I'm actually in the same house as the server right now, I am remote streaming from my desktop to my server and then restreaming that because all of my API stuff is ridiculous. So Helencroft, I am actually working towards that. This is a USB audio card, but I don't think it's going to be worth trying to record the audio through this. And plus, then I still have to support all the serial stuff. But then the other problem is the deck talk has the really problematic interference issues with the serial adapters and grounding, where I'm using that audio transformer isolator thing. I don't know. It's just, it's been a lot of fun having the hardware deck talk, but it really is bad. It's not easy to sustain. Oh, I didn't want to set it as the default browser. Whoops. Oh well. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I'm probably going to switch to having the deck talk be on the client side. Randomly change the deck talk volume, which requires you occasionally open the dialogue. Yeah. That's like, yep. All right. So now let's open ye old-fashioned Firefox. There we go. All right. And this will have its own proxy settings. Security, privacy, advanced, I don't know, network, connection. Boom. Perfect. That's what we want. Okay. Like real hardware, though, but yes, the software is easier as you go that way. It is 100%. Yeah, there's... So, breaking the fourth wall here, the way that I'm doing this is I have the capture of the Windows XP computer running on through OBS, and I have the scene for that full screen previewed on one of my monitors, and then I'm just going back, and my mouse just died. I'm just going back and forth between my two monitors as usual to do this, so you're gonna see the Linux cursor here. The other way I have to do that is to have shortcuts where I do this kind of scene switching, so like I could do this to that, which causes other issues. So for right now, I'm just doing this. Anyway, matter of nuclear power plant, you have to redirect to all your warehouses. What? I have no idea what you mean. Okay. As long as the hardware deck talk exists, that is fine. Yeah, well, the hardware deck talk's not going away. It's just not going to be connected because it has not been fun to maintain it. Factorio? What are you talking about, Factorio? All right. Change the Linux cursor to the Windows XP cursor. That way it's extra confusing. Okay. So we'll have that set up. So now we can do the WayBack proxy stuff. It's pretty easy to figure out how long the GIF peanut butter has existed. Out of all of the things in here, that's one of the, like, the easiest to possibly date. All right. So let's work on setting up WayBack proxy. So my goal is to, on my server, build a Docker Compose script that will launch 3 instances of this. So let's start out by relearning how Docker Compose scripts work, because I can never remember. And we're going to do this by looking at this thing. Okay. So I believe that is for the version of this. We don't need, oh, we do need environment variables. Yeah, they have those listed down here. Okay, so we're going to start out by just configuring one of these, and then we'll try and connect to it. Like this idea, I need to work out how to make Win311 work on the line. I mean, don't you just install for work groups, and then boom, boom, internet? Shall we be using Docker again? This bodes well. What are you talking about? I only almost killed CapsWiki this weekend because of Docker. What could possibly go wrong? We can only go online when dial-up was cheap rate hours. Helicraft, I don't think you asked a follow-up question, but I'll go ahead and tease this because you actually asked about Factorio. This is legit Factorio running on Windows XP. And I'm probably going to make a video about this at some point. It's not fast. It's very not fast. There is an SSD, yes. It's the problem is the sprites, like it shows. So, what is Factorio? It is a game. With a lot of sprites. Gotta run, good luck, alright. At some point, it will even load. Oh, I hear the fans ramping up over there. There we go. It runs on Linux and better than Windows. There we go. So now we can load game. That'll get us past the brutal stuff. So here's the save from the oh my gosh. I didn't have sound any other time I have run this. The sound of the burner miners sounds exactly like a cable being stuck in a case fan. I thought for sure as the fans were ramping up that the cable just got caught in one of them in the computer. Anyway, yeah, there's Factorio actually running on Windows XP. And yeah, if I zoom out a lot, you'll see the frame rate really takes a hit. You can't hear it? You should be able to hear it. Let me double check. Oh, that's weird. Why can't you hear it? Why do you? There we go. Because I messed with the scene stuff that I was talking about. That was one of the things that breaks is the audio. There you go. Now you can hear. Hiram, you can also just buy it on their website directly with no DRM from Anyway, doesn't that sound like exactly like a cable in a fan? Anyway, though, you can totally play Factorio on Windows XP, and it's fantastic. Look at it. It's beautiful. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and quit because that's not what we're doing here. Still no audio. Still can't hear. It was just quiet. That's what I'm going with. Here, I will demonstrate audio is working. There you go. I'm pretty sure you heard that. Okay, back to the WayBack machine. Or WayBack Proxy. Yeah, so I have the volume down to minus 30 decibel. That way you guys don't get deafened by anything. Oh, yeah, definitely try the demo first, Hiram. 0% quiet. Very quiet. Well, I can turn it up a little bit then. Here, I'll give you another demo. Alright, so I'm talking over it while it's making ding sounds, and that will be your sound test. Okay. Let's start out by copying this, and then we're going to go over to the server, and we're going to vim docker compose.yml. I don't like YML. I prefer JSON. I don't care if YML is supposed to be more human readable or whatever. Just give me JSON. Okay, we're going to make this 1.0. Yes, Yin, you can do that. I have a ridiculous account with them because I initially bought it on Steam, assigned it or associated it with my Factorio.com account, and then I bought Space Age directly from them. So my base game is Steam, and my DLC is direct, which doesn't cause me any weird problems because I only download the DRM free copies from them. Which is also good, because I could say I only have 160 hours in Factorio, because that's what it says on Steam, and it will never change, and you don't have to know how many real hours I have, and I will never know either, and the world is a better place for it. Okay, so we're going to pull the WayBack proxy here. There, one moment. There we go. That doesn't seem right. CTTY null. Okay, I guess that's it. I got no idea what this is, so let's just ignore that. Well, Flarespire, I'm saying I don't know. There is no way for me to know, thankfully. All right, so we want the more map port. Listen port for HTTP. I don't think there's any reason to ever change that on the inside. So we're going to set this to 8888. And then on this side, we're going to start out with it being 2004. So we're going to make the port that we access this copy of WayBack Machine 2004. Because then if I eventually, after I have the other two machines set up, or Docker containers, I will connect over port 1995 for the 1995 WayBack proxy, port 1999 for the 1999 year proxy, and then 2004. And I'm not the first person to come up with the idea of the ports for this kind of stuff. I don't remember who did it first. I also don't know how they did it, if they're just running like 30 copies of WayBack proxy at once. I couldn't find a good solution for having dynamic years be accessed via the port, so I don't know. But yeah, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to run 3 copies. Okay. WayBack proxy. Oh, it's 1996 or higher. Well, then I guess I'll set it to 96. Maybe I'll set the other one to year 2000 then, just to have even spacing. Steam allows Factorio to sync saves up to 15.82 gigabytes in size. That's funny. I'll just have it in my Nextcloud folder if I want to do that. Okay. Let's see. Hide. Yeah. They need the feedback from those Windows XP stacks. I would love if there was any way to get any additional versions of Factorio running on XP. So The only reason that I can show you that at all, actually, I'll leave one of these so I know how it works. I don't think I need DNS nonsense. I'm just going to delete that. It just so happens that the first DRM-free version that you can download in the back history is, actually, if I remember correctly, that one's not even the one that works on XP. There's an extremely old beta build that you can find through the forum somewhere. I forget exactly what the link is. And that's the one that works on XP, if I remember correctly. Or maybe there's some other different one. Anyway, there are very, very few versions that work on XP, but it's super cool that any do. And I really want to play through it because I don't think anyone has made a video that showcases the alien science and the tower defense ending in a long time. So I think that would be kind of fun. Okay, so environment variable time. Always forget Control-Shift-C is not copy in Firefox, and I need some water. Okay. Water good. Okay. So that's the date we're targeting. Date tolerance. We want that set to none. So date tolerance here. Do I stringify this? Do I want to string them all? Well, I do want to set host, actually. Host address to bind to. I can also just do that here. I'm not so sure how I want to do this now, actually, because you can do that in the port spec, but I don't know if that's going to be the right thing to do, so I'm just going to do it here. 158, because I don't exactly want this leaking out. Not that it can, because I'm not going to port forward this. This is 192.168.0.158. It's a very confusing IP. Okay. Not currently PS2 nonsense. Anyway, date tolerance will always return something. If you set this to 365, then if you try to load something from, I'm going to set this to the year 2000. If you tried to load something from the year 2000 and the next best candidate it could find is from like 2002, as far as like, let's say, you know, there was a website and they have their fave icon or something. Maybe the 2000 fave icon wasn't saved, but the 2002 one was. It would be better to load the 2002 fave icon than it would be to load none. So I prefer to just leave the date tolerance set to none and just pick whatever the closest thing is. XP machine, still remarkably useful machine to this day. This video processing, got a video card that's way newer than the motherboard. The last one isn't the last one. XP was good. XP is really, really good. Loading up with XP. RAM makes XP happy. What is loaded up? Because on real XP, you can only have like 3.5 gigs. I've got 2 in here. That works out plenty well. You can't see because I keep forgetting that I have to move the mouse cursor over, but I just showed the system process properties that has the 2 gigs. Anyway, GeoCities fix. There's no way I will ever bother with GeoCities. Although it's default true, so I'll just leave that. I think everything else there is acceptable. Yeah, okay. So, with that, I think we are good to start. The XP 64-bit is worthless. 4 gig equal loaded? Okay, so you can address 3.5 then. Like, if you open up the system properties on your machine, I believe it will only say 3.5 down here. Gary's mod on XP, good luck with that without getting a cracked version. Thanks, Steam. Alright, we want... Really annoying that Docker has to run as root. One moment. There we go. Look at all that stuff happening. Hello, Richard. All right. Oh, that's cranky. I don't think this is my fault. Using this config JSON file. Okay. Yeah, it just keeps throwing an error. JSON decode line 4. 1, 2, 3. Is it this? None? 8 tolerance. Yeah. So they said none. Set to none to disable this restriction.
Lynheim subscribed at tier 1. They subscribed for 15 months, currently on a 15-month streak, and says hi.
End of line.
So okay. First off, Lynheim, thank you for the tier 1 sub and for 15 months. I appreciate that. I keep thinking, like, do I need to keep shut up for longer or not? Or just, I don't know. It's always confusing. Like, a contributor implemented JSON feature, copied my comments as is, so it'll be null for JSON. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Although it's not JSON, this is YAML or whatever. But I think that's the same. So sudo docker compose up, and now it seems to be happy. Okay, so Windows XP time here. Now we're going to open up Firefox. And then tools, options. So, Richard, maybe you can answer this. Do you know how, because I don't remember who it was. My apologies to the person who made the video, but I know someone made a video where they had like a Raspberry Pi setup or something where they could configure whatever date they wanted by just entering the port number. And I'm kind of replicating that, but I don't know how they did it. So what I'm doing is I'm just hard coding this by launching 3 copies of WayBack Proxy, 1 for each year that I want to target. And then I'm going to make the port number the year. But I think I'm curious, is that what they did? And then they launched as like 30 copies of it? Or what port did I set that to? I can't see now. Did I map it to 2004? I feel like I mapped it to 2004. Science Self video. I think they modified the source and never published it. Ah, okay. I think it was 2004, even though I set it to 2000, so we'll just try this. And try again. Okay. That hit over here. So I think it's actually trying to load. I might be able to do actions, keep above others. No, that still doesn't work. I can't show that on top. Okay, so just 404. That's fine. You can use ports. Okay, so that was Michael JD. Okay. There's a way to launch a server on a port connection, but I can't remember what it's called. Okay. Duo 6 got some space. What? You don't want to see the Sonic 06 website? An application where I needed dynamic dates. It was one where I could inject headers, which is why WayBack Proxy. Oh, okay. Interesting. So yeah, so what I'm just doing is, let's just for giggles, Google.com. Yeah, I'm just going to launch 3 instances of it. But I feel like launching 1 instance for every possible year is pretty ridiculous, so I don't want to do that. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, so that's working. Yeah, on 64-bit can go to... Yeah, but no one wants to run Google 64-bit. Windows XP 64-bit. Windows XP 64-bit sucks. Well, Hiram, good news. This is 2004 now. Actually, it's the year 2000. But close enough. Okay, so this would be the one for the Optiplex GX 110. Just for giggles, Dell.com. And this is why this gets fun. Here. Beautiful. Okay. Can we find information on the Optiplex GX 110 machine? Home and office. You have an issue about date tolerance? All the startup scripts look like you can take a null. Have to look into it? All right. Oh, yeah. Dude, I want this laptop so bad. Like, I'm actually trying to find one of these. I think I've even talked about it before. Dimension 4100. I think I have one of those in the van right now, actually. So we're a little later than the Optiplex GX 110, but you know what? That's fine. We're gonna go desktops. No, this is not 2004. It's actually configured to be 2000. But I have the port set incorrectly, so we'll fix that in a moment. Dimension L. I mean, this might actually be too late. Maybe I want to set this back. Is it gonna be 98 or? So here's the downside is that this feels like a living, breathing website, but it's not. So like I can't just search for anything. Not that it looks like there is a search, but so why did these stop loading? That's weird. Free scanner? You're speaking my language now. There's got to be a way to find the GX110. Go back to desktops. Maybe we want to go to small business. Looks like you'll need all the years. Yeah, I really don't want to have all the years. Let's try small business. Maybe that'll do it. That's the exact same website. There's the one that's the same case as the Micron Millennia that I have, though. Why is there no Optiplex? They got Dimension, they got Inspiron. Come on, where's the classics? There would be Optiplexes after this, too. That's the confusing part. There we go, Optiplex. Beautiful, that's what I'm after. GX110. GX115. I don't remember seeing that one. Look at it! It's right there. Friend! Now I need to get the monitor for it. I definitely already have the keyboard. The keyboard is a Dell Quiet Key. Let's see what more information we can potentially find about it. I haven't actually looked on here for this. This is kind of fun. We'll look at the shuttle website too, I think. Small business series. Okay. I kind of wish I'd thought to look here. Dude, there's so many places you can try to research stuff. Oh, it appears way bigger in the photo. It's really hard to convey the size. It is small. It's not as small. Aw, sad. It's not as small as the Tiny Pentium. So. Mid-90s 3DFX website lives rent-free in your head. Unfortunately, the 3DFX website is not tremendously well archived. I don't think we're getting anywhere here, unfortunately. Unless this page has something to load. AM3 cartridges? No, this was socket 370. Oh, that one actually loaded. Oh my gosh, I could have figured out how much it cost. No fire. Ah, that's so annoying. Dude, this would have been great for the video. So it was about $1,000 config for this machine. That's hilarious. No, not the low profile. Definitely not the low profile. I want the small form factor specifically. But yeah, 3DFX site. Install missing plugins? Absolutely. Get me Flash in here pronto. Oldversion.com away. How do we install Flash? Yeah, so we're just... Oh, wait. GX optional sound card integrated sound. So I'm this one. It was a $101 add-on to get sound on board. Ouch. There we go. Old version. Flash. Okay. I don't think I want whatever Flash get is. I just want Adobe Flash or Macromedia Flash. That'll work too. For 2014 dual Xeon. Dude. But you can't just go to it for old systems. I mean, I kind of don't blame Action Retro for doing that actually, because that's going to cut down a lot of people using the site when they don't need to, because he probably doesn't need to pay $1 billion in hosting fees for that. Okay, we need Flash for Windows XP. Flash 8 will probably work. I mean, I assume this will get me Flash playback as well. I don't know. Well, actually, no, it'll definitely work in old Firefox. Again, this is one of the reasons why we want older versions of, software. But yeah, here we're going to need Flash. Wait till the AI bots find him. That's another good reason. Actually, I'm super annoyed, okay? While I was working on CapsWiki, I found that there are still stupid AI scraper bots getting through. I think I need to refresh Anubis on all of the machines. Yes, save my tabs for next time, because we're going to install Flash.
21 Raiders from Matt Genko Tech have joined.
It's illegal, you
End
can't
of
say
line.
Flash without following up with that. Majeko, hello and welcome, along with the Raiders there. Hope you guys have been having fun. Some got delivered 10 minutes ago. Perfect. Well, I can't pick it up until tomorrow, because that's the way the post office works. So yeah. Nubis is the AI tar pit, kind of. It's not really a tar pit. It's more just like a, club bouncer kind of thing. So... Tusag, oh my gosh, Hisui Kagura. Hopefully I'm at least close there. Yeah, so what I have here is I have a computer that's over here crying. No, that's running a proxy service that connects to the Internet Archive. And then I have an actual Windows XP computer running over here that is proxied to it, that allows me to connect to a proxy on the web browser to access a version of the internet that is trying to target a specific date through the Internet Archive's WayBack machine. Now, I'm currently using a different web browser that's not proxied to download a version of Flash so that we can try and view the 3DFX website with Flash. And we'll see if this works. I don't know if this will work or not. It would be pretty sweet. We'll find out. Where did it go? There we go. Macromedia Flash. That all sounds excellent. I accept whatever license that don't matter anymore. Okay, I don't know what I would do with a quick launch. Install Macromedia Flash Player. What do I do if I uncheck that? What is it going to install then? Is it just going to make shortcuts to nothing? Hopefully this works. I don't actually know if it will. I don't remember. There wasn't a specific plugin I needed for Firefox to get Flash working, right? Use Flash encoder to stream video? No, I don't think so. Hopefully it works. All right. Nope, I don't think I need the README. All right, let's open ye old-fashioned Firefox. And let's see. Additional plugins. I don't have the plugin. Install plugin. View page source. I don't think we can see exactly that. Control F. SWF. Go SWF download. Yeah, I think that Ruffle player. Oh, well, that doesn't help that it's iframing everything. Ruffle JavaScript is not supposed to be there yet to fix that? Oh. Why does this not work? Maybe we don't have... Let me check add-ons. Cannot communicate. I mean, that's fair. Microsoft, plugins, Shockwave Flash. We're going to get an updated Docker image first because the third-party one is 3 years old. Holy moly. Okay. I did not realize that. Dumb question is Internet Archive filtering Flash stuff because they have their own Flash thing? Because I think that they have a Flash emulator. I don't know if it's integrated into the WayBack machine. And if it would be, I'm going to say contaminating the site pages, but normally that wouldn't actually be a problem. Most people would prefer that, usually. Oh, while we're looking at that, let's go apply for a job at 3DFX. Ruffle the Flash emulator. Okay. I don't think they edit the HTML. The JavaScript player just scans for Flash tags. Okay. Maybe there's more of the 3DFX page than I thought. I don't remember seeing this before. This is clearly just site navigation, by the way, which doesn't really matter. Because you got to remember, all web development was horrible in the early 2000s, and everyone just used Flash for everything they were not supposed to. If you didn't live through that era, you do not understand just how nice it is to have HTML5 now. It doesn't work that well? Okay. Won't sleep the floors and clean up every chip you sweep. Yeah. All right, let's look at the Voodoo 5 and 4. I don't like the additional plugins are needed, though. Why? Why does it keep saying that? I wish I knew what plugin it said I was missing. Could it just be an older version of Flash? Rich Files, I think you may have commented about that on the video that I did here. Generally they were considered pretty good, but that was completely incompatible with this exact computer when I tried to put it in there, but it was probably just a coincidence that this machine has a hardware incompatibility, but that is supposed to be one of the better cards that you can get for old machines. I think it's trying to download Ruffle plugin. Okay. WayBack SB test machine. How to use the last XP compatible flash found on archive.org. Huh. So, Richard, it does show that I have the Flash plugin installed. I don't know whatever the last one is, but this is Shockwave 8. It was from like 2006 or something. So maybe this is not compatible. Maybe this is too new since I'm targeting the year 2000. I thought Flash would be backwards compatible, but I don't know. But Flash or Shockwave player? That's a good point. I really need to change the homepage on this. Yeah, if you can get them cheap, they're worth grabbing for sure. You know what? We'll just restore previous session for now. That'll work. Shock wave. This is Firefox 3.6. And, oh, there's nothing in control panel for Flash. I wish that there was just like a name or literally anything that told me anything useful about whatever plugin it needs. So there's Adobe Shockwave, formerly Macromedia Shockwave. And all operating systems. Software. I think that'll filter out the individual versions. Perfect. Yeah, I don't think this is what we want. So we have Shockwave Flash. Maybe this is what we want. I don't know. Aren't Shockwave and Flash two different things? But why is it called Shockwave Flash? Well, I'm gonna grab Shockwave maybe 9 from 2005. Or you know what? We'll grab Shockwave 8. I don't know. All right. Fine. Let's see what we get. That was fast. All right, let me close Firefox. Close other, more different Firefox. This is Windows XP. Use the F12 console. Oh, that's so cute. No, it didn't exist then. I'm pretty sure. Oh, this computer is very angry all of a sudden. Hold on. Shockwave was in fact something. Flash was confusingly Shockwave Flash 4-bit. Okay, then I will get Shockwave 8 installed, I guess. It's definitely one of those good things to know. There we are. Why was I opening this? I don't remember. Snapshot not available. Sure. Oh wait, no, that makes sense. I don't remember what I was looking for here now. I don't know why I was opening it. Hold on, let me reread. F12. Oh. F12. Nope, does not exist. I'm pretty sure for a while even, that was only in the Firefox developer builds, too. There we go. Richard, if you want to post a link to it, I can just grab it. Because I have full internet access on this. Okay, so I installed Macromedia Flash. We'll see if this works. So, tools, add-ons, blah, blah, blah. No. Okay. In that case, we'll go back to here. We will go to chat. TechTangents.net. Read. Come on. You can load it. There we go. And click. I'll take it. There we go. 2013. Wow, they were hosting that for a while. Okay. Install Flash Player. Okay. Oh, I remember this one. I hate this one. It's probably the correct one. No, never check for updates. I don't need you complaining about that all the time. Keep the chat open in XP in the small corner. I really don't want to leave my PAL open. My PAL really runs terribly on this machine, so I want it to be running as little as possible. Okay, tools, add-ons, yada yada. Shockwave Flash. That's still the only one. Oh, but now it's 11. Okay. History. Pretty effects. Oh. This is one of the frames. So stupid. Flash version 11 requires Firefox 4 or above. Oh, that might actually work. Really need to know the weather right now? Let's see. Weather.com. Tools, error console. WM is not defined. I have no idea what that is. Error, warning, messages. All right, let's see. Uh-oh, Hurricane Michael's coming soon. No, the missing plugins bar does not provide them because this webpage is from 2000. Here. Let me restart it. Actually, let me edit the Docker Compose. So I have the date set to 2000 here. I'm actually going to set this to January 1st, 2000. And I'm going to update my port to 2000. Is there a different image path that I should be using, since you mentioned this one is apparently 3 years old? Maybe the sidebar needs Java? I don't think so. So we're getting our own updated image, but too busy watching. All right. I could just set that for now. All right, I'm gonna rename this to WayBack Proxy. Can I put numbers in this? Hopefully I can. 2000. All right. And then I'm going to yank and paste and then undo and then shift key and then undo and then O and then escape and then paste. And then we're going to make this 96. 1996. 1996. 1996. And then yank, paste. 2004. What's that? You want these in the correct order? Too bad. 2004 and 2004. Okay, so we now have 96, 2000, and 2004 as valid stupid Docker root blah 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 nonsense. Look at them all running. Okay, we're gonna go back to here. 3dfx sidebar needs Java? It needs Java? That's hilarious. How did you know that it was Java? Or did you just have Java installed already and it worked? Okay, crazy. Then I guess I'll be installing Java. First, though, let me fix this. Although, let me refresh it, because now we should get the 2004 version of the website, which should be RIP, sorry. We went out of business. Enjoy your new NVIDIA card. Yep, there we go. Yeah, yep, that's what I thought. Okay. So now what we can do is go to options, go back to the network settings, change the port to click the year 2000. Okay. Refresh. And now we'll go back to the old page. Perfect. Oh, it's slightly different because technically I was using October 2000. Okay. Yeah, that's... Man. It really would be nice to have the granularity to just pick a year from a port. I really don't want to run like 3 million instances of it, though. She's gonna watch Afro Man sing in town tonight? That's pretty awesome. All right. Runs Firefox 52 and it warned Java. Oh, okay. That's pretty funny. All right. Well, hold on. I'm not ready to try starting stuff yet. I want to get Java installed on here and take care of that. So let me do that first. I would like to get this to work. Go back to my pal. Oh, well, okay, fine. I guess since it's going to load the chat page, I'll grab the link now and I'll open it. Why not? Install Flash Player. No, I don't think I will. We'll go to old version in a moment. Okay. Copy link location. It's I kind of really like this setup, using old Firefox and new Firefox at the same time so that I can have both in here at once. This is definitely the way to do this. We can't SSL. I don't know what this is, so I am going to do... Oh, well, there you go. That would be a no. Wait. Is this just like a Flash compatibility page? Because, yeah, that's not going to run if it's like a modern page. Oh, without the proxy. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just needed to click the link. No, there we go. So run Adobe Flash, allow. There you go. So if I close one instance of Firefox, it didn't really gain me much. Close another tab. Well, having that tab open was better for performance. Maybe it's because I moved the mouse cursor. Let's see. Nope, that's not really affecting anything. But there you go. So, oldversion.com. Okay, let's go grab a copy of Java. Java. Java platform. Java platform is the name of the computing environment or platform which can run. Why does that sound so weird? Java runtime is like. Okay, I don't know what they call it. Is it Java platform? Is that what I want? I'm guessing that's it. They just have it named weird. Okay, 2006, that probably runs on XP. You know what, that's fine. There we go, Java platform runtime. Okay, I'm happier with that. Download. Yeah, I didn't realize that the Java platform was going to have SDK and runtime all in one section. I mean, I guess that makes sense organizationally. Okay, run. Son! All right. Possibility opens a config page for Proxy? Well, Richard would be able to tell us that. Config page on web.archive.org is a thing? Okay. What is that config? Don't we set all the settings before? Dude, if I could change the year through that while it's running, that would be awesome. Because then I could do it from whatever machine I want. I would only need one instance running. Okay, now we have Java. So, one final attempt here, although I am going to try web.archive.org. Forgive my poor typing, because I'm literally... Oh my gosh, you can change it live? Perfect. I only need one instance then. Okay. That's excellent. What about the tolerance though? Do I have to like just blank that out? How's that gonna work? So it won't change the other machines? I'm never gonna have them all running at once. And if I could make this like a bookmark or the homepage or something on all of them so that I can like see exactly what's running every time. And if I was kind of buried in the README, can't blame you. Web. Okay, so it is there twice. Settings page enables the settings page. That's a very good idea to have that be disableable. That's for sure. Okay. Well, that's really, really good to know. All right, well, let's go back to the 3dfx page, and then we'll mess with this. All right, first, Does Java work? Don't think you can clear tolerance from the config page. Another to-do for the list. What processor? This is a install missing plugins still? Pentium 4 3.2 gigahertz hyper-threaded engineering sample. I don't have Java here. Nope, there it is. Java plugin navigator DLL helper? Going a little crazy here. The room will never get cold. I have a fan that I can turn on right here. Do you think it could be ActiveX? That would kind of suck. Oh, wait, is there a specific Java for Firefox? Yeah, reboot could be it. I could try a reboot. I do have a random toolbar for IE. Excuse me. I have the Ask toolbar in IE. Thank you very much. There's a reason we're not using IE, though. Although we could try it. So, Dogface, you missed this part. So, we set up a proxy that we route all of our HTTP traffic through for this. And the reason I'm using Firefox specifically is even like the vintage version is because this does not use the full system proxy config, whereas IE6 does use the like Windows level proxy configuration. So if I set IE to do this, then everything gets that by default. And then I have to unproxy them all one by one. Whereas Firefox has its own proxy, and I actually have two instances of Firefox installed. One is proxied, one is not. So that's the reason I'm doing it that way. Half the screen's just a bunch of toolbars. Yeah, I don't know what that's gonna be. Well, we can try the reboot. Because I do think some stuff's supposed to show up down here in the system tray, although I don't know how like actually critical all of that is. Let's go ahead and try this. Arrgh. I really don't think a reboot's gonna fix it though. It just gives us something to try. I was not expecting to get this hung up on this project, if I'm being completely honest. I thought this was going to go really fast and then we were going to play Trackmania for the rest of the stream. Although, while that's rebooting, actually, I'm going to go here and I'm going to fix the, Whoa! Fan just went nuclear over there. I'm going to drop us back to one, container, because we don't need all three now. For the record, it's over here rebooting. All right, we'll start out with the year 2000. I feel like that's perfect. Okay. Single greatest sound in computing history right there. Okay. Nothing in the system tray that's new. I have a Micronova and a Nova 4X. I do not have a Nova 3. I have a front panel for a Nova 3, but I don't have a full Nova 3. The front panel I don't know is complete enough to actually even be usable. Goals at some point to make a interface for it that I can then connect to SimH. But not sure when that's going to ever happen. Honestly, I'm surprised Windows XP, Windows 11 even has the option to have operating system sounds. How do we fix this? This is driving me nuts. Well, first, web.archive.org. All right, let's bookmark this. Boom. I'm going to set this to 2001. And then I'm going to set this to 500 billion, whatever. And then we will go back to 3DFX Home. Okay, I'm going to have to be a little more specific about the numbers that I put in, I guess. There we go. Date value out of range. Oh, what did I do? I don't know what I did now. Sorry for spamming. No, you're not spamming. You're fine. Java 7 works on your machine. Okay, I can try that. What do I install? 8? Okay, date index out of range. That's a valid date. Maybe this number is just way too big. Maybe 50,000 days. I don't know. Now I'm... There we go. I don't want a different version of Firefox. I very specifically want Firefox version 3.6. Like, when did this come out? 2010? That's already way too new. So yeah, we don't want to go any newer than this. Again, the whole goal here is period correct internet browsing. Having more modern Firefox doesn't actually help in any way. Set directional date tolerances. Does it really matter, though? I installed 5. Oh, 7 has update 80 and at least tries to load the sidebar. Okay. All right, we'll try 5. Samsung Magician doesn't like 720p, by the way. It tells me that literally every single time I start the computer. For some stuff, yes. I'm having a hard time imagining what. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just personally can't think of what. This experience looks very correct to me, yeah. That is the goal. Oh my gosh, Java 7 is way new. This can't be right. What? Okay, here we go. It said update 80. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. Do they just not have them? Are they not showing that many? Is there a paging that I'm not seeing? I'm not seeing a paging. I'm just going to pick update 5. Just go with that. Also, while that's going, I'm just going to go over here really quick and look at what I have in the archives locally. Yeah, Minecraft on XP is very possible. That's actually not that difficult. So I have a Flash player from potentially 2013. I don't appear to have Java. Man, it is very cranky over there. What on earth is this computer doing? Holy moly. I don't think I have ever seen the hyper-threaded graph in Windows XP. I had no idea this could show multiple colors. Huh. Man, it's still going nuts over there. I think I just need to close the website. All right, we'll install this. Okay, while that's going, I'm going to keep looking, see if I have a different one. I don't think so. Dude, Alt Drag, awesome program. Only because you have to like hold your nose when you use Windows nowadays if you're like me. Not HT, that's wait time? What? Weird. Res used by a task manager for the amount of CPU that is spent executing kernel code. I've still never seen that before. What on earth? That only makes it more confusing. Yeah, I apparently don't have Flash. Huh. All right. Oh, that was fine. Okay, back to this. I have successfully installed Java. Beautiful. Your secure connection to the site cannot be provided. If you'd like to proceed, yeah, just go for it. Whatever. What is it opening? Okay, history. 3DFX. Actually, I don't know that I want the index content, but we'll just give it a shot. I'm just going to leave that down there for the moment. Oh, wait. It's so stupid to have Java open for the navigation. Oh my gosh. Wow. Uh, let's try a different year. Oh, man. That sounds about right, Firefox. Oh, gosh. No, I don't think you want to know about this, Mozilla. Yeah, it might be trying to call stuff that's not on the proxy. I don't know. Wait, loading images? This might work this time. More of this should have loaded. I don't know why it's not. It might be that this is bottlenecking the connection. I'm not sure. At this point, we might be in Win9X territory. I'm kind of targeting a Win9X experience here, because Windows XP would not have existed when this would have been the web page that was being served. This text is flickering, and I'm not sure if it's because of my VGA capture or if it's from the computer doing weird stuff. So it is doing things over here still, for the record. Tape robots have to load? I know, right? Yeah, it's still doing stuff in the background. I'm gonna leave it at this, and then when something actually changes over there, then we'll look at that. Okay, something actually changed over there. We got new links. Why? Why did these have to be Java? Are you kidding me? Okay, so perhaps it's not going to be particularly easy to match up the vintage plugins with the vintage websites. I might be setting the bar a little high here. Try disabling fast images. We can try that one more time, and then we're gonna wrap this up, I think. Bookmarks. Reasonably bookmarked. I think we can fix that here. Quick images. Okay, so we'll save that. Now we'll go back to 3DFX home, and we'll see what happens. Oh. Still broken there. Oh, wait. Doing better. Ish. I still bet Firefox just hard crashes when we click anything in the Java app. It's so slow.
Dogface McDonald's
No, Dogface. So there's a feature that the software has.
They've gifted a total of 143 in the channel.
End of line.
Dogface, thank you for the gifted sub. There's a feature in this where it will do something. Use the original WayBack machine. Oh, so I think it's not actually properly proxying the images. I'm not 100% sure what that's doing. But there might be something weird with this. I don't think it's like re-encoding the images or anything. Oh, it's modifying the HTML in line to point directly back at that, isn't it? That's what it does. So it tries to bypass actually going through the proxy. And I bet that's what that does. Yeah, so that probably would mess some stuff up. Well, Sadback, I can't use IE because that uses the operating system proxy settings. So doing that would break everything because this machine can actually use the internet. Java loaded, but if I click anything like drivers here, it's probably going to crash Firefox. Yeah. So, yep. They did animate. You'd see when I moved the cursor over it, it did work. Yeah, let's restore. I don't know how much cache it'll hold. Yeah, it was a good amount. I think it still directly re-downloads every single image every time, though. Yeah. Java is used just to get that dot that follows the link. Oh my gosh. I bet what it actually is it's a full dynamic nav, and if I clicked one of these back in the day, it would have popped down with a list of more things. So they were using this to create like I guess just dynamic web pages. Like I think you could trick this with just CSS using the radio checkbox now, where you could have, you click this one and then it opens, and if you click this one, that one collapses, and then this one opens. But CSS was not that involved with actual site content at this point, so you couldn't do that. This Java app was such a reason it went defunct. Now, if we click one of the other ones, which these are just normal HTTP image links, hierarchical navigation chunks. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Oh, that doesn't help either, that it's doing the stupid frame nonsense. I don't even know how that works. Unless it just loads the whole page. Ah, man, web frames are the stupidest thing ever. Oh, that's funny, advertising the direct VSA 100 chip there. Ooh, Voodoo 5 6,000. I didn't know that got really publicly talked about. There's not gonna be photos on here of it, is there? I don't remember. Was the 6,000 a 5 with more RAM, or was it the one that had 4 VSA 100s? Because I think it was the Voodoo 6 that had 4 VSA 100s, wasn't it? Time to try Opera 8.5. I'm not against trying Opera. I loved Opera. Actually, I'm pretty sure 12.15 will just run on XP. I don't know if there's a reason to not use that. I know I was trying to go for more period accurate, but there would be some nostalgia there for me. 6,000 was the card with 4 VSA 100s. Okay. It's a shame they don't have any pictures. Just kind of a vague hint of maybe a box in the background. FAQs. Let's see what that looks like. Probably just generic FAQ. I'd like to point out the stupid frame stuff. It's not actually changing the URL at any point here. So this is a perfect, I'm actually kind of impressed at how well this all is working through the WayBack proxy, actually. This is a great example of how stupid websites used to be. This is a VSA 100 chip, the same as Napalm. I'm pretty sure not. One is a semiconductor and the other one is a war crime. What is the VSA 100 chip? I feel like the order of these two questions is not correct. Thank you, Dzak, for the 2 gifted subs. I don't see that. Four-way SLI board do T-buffer something. Yes, it's the same way as the 2-way board. Still using PCI bridge just as a redriver, single logical device. See that? Your script broke? Oh, I can see here. One moment. Oh, that is weird. It did break. Why did it break? I don't know. Well, Dzak, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. I appreciate that. I wish I knew why it broke. Hopefully I haven't missed too many others. It's Dogface. I have a feeling it's not Dogface's fault, but we can just blame Dogface. Well, this is interesting. Is there anything? Oh, shuttle. Hold on. Let's set the date stamp for 2004. All right, and then let's look at the shuttle page. I don't know. Is it just shuttle.com? I don't remember. Recently bookmarked. WayBack proxy settings. So we're gonna set this to 2004. So I think it should be 2005. Let's just do 2005. Okay, and then one moment. Okay, it's just global.shuttle.com. Okay, so in theory, global.shuttle.com. Yeah, DCX, I don't think so. Although, nin.com could be kind of cool. Oh, this is sweet. Okay, we might want to roll this back slightly. Just a little bit. And I think we can see this computer. Actually, though, you know what? This could be interesting because there is a version of this chassis that I think exists, but I couldn't find confirmation of it. No! Hold on, let's retry. Bad gateway. That's a different error. During the above, doohickey majigger, fatal exception, connection refused. Something about a Unicode? UTF-8 byte can't decode, invalid continuation byte. Oh, they're just giving us stupid metric bytes. That's why it's not loading. There's like too many connections too quickly, so am I exceeding the WayBack Machine limit? So if I refresh now, will it load? Oh, that's wild. Well, okay, this site's hitting it pretty hard over here, so I'm not too surprised. Mine doesn't have blue rings. There we go. Hot. I agree. It does run pretty hot, actually. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. None of these have the side panel I was thinking of. Okay. So this, I think you can get this in silver, but I'm not sure. So this is the motherboard that is in this machine right now, and I think we're being throttled again. So when I can load it, this is the machine that has the motherboard that's in this one. I can get it in black, but I don't want it in black. I want it in silver. Man, they do not like me. Is this an archive.org limit, I am assuming? I don't think I've ever hit this. It's a WayBack machine limit specifically, isn't it? Maybe the older Docker image is from before implemented Keep Alive polling. That does help with the firewall. I'll put the phone down. It does feel like that. Okay, I think it's going to load this time. You open too many tabs, you do hit it. I only have the settings, the main page, and this open because I was waiting for this to like load more. So we have this case, but with this motherboard in it. That's what we've got going on right now. I kind of love and hate these features or these faceplates. But yeah, here we go. You know it's a good computer because it's got generic guy's face on it. USB 2.0 serial ATA. I was just curious if this mentions anything about coming in any other colors. Because this is one thing. They offered different plates, and if this image loads, the external case slide thing, chassis, plate, whatever, you could get that in like automotive paint colors, kind of like Falcon Northwest. So you could change out the faceplate, and then you could change out the case color, and then you could have a hot rod one. I have never seen one of those in the wild. It would be awesome. And it probably wasn't that expensive to do it. So it's kind of a shame that that didn't seem to be a thing. But yeah. Man, there's a lot of cool stuff here, actually. Like, I would dig getting the shuttle backpack. Oh my gosh, I want the fanny pack even more. No, I want the XPC bag. That is going on an eBay search list. The Wi-Fi dongle, that would be cool to make it look like an Xbox 360. And then obviously some color stuff. Like, that would be so much fun. Aluminum mesh grill. I wonder if that just goes in the front. Ford Mistachrome. That would be incredible. You could also get the automotive paint colors at the store, shoot it yourself. Yeah, but that's not that fun. It's a lot more fun if I could get to say that it came from Shuttle that way. Anyway, we got rate limited while loading this page. There's just so many images. I'm waiting a moment. Maybe we can reload now. It'll actually get me the rest of them. Who knows? Come on, show me the pictures. There we go. Now you can see what they look like. Okay. Printer cable. Ooh. DVD-ROM. I can't believe that there was... What drive? That was a big part of my decision. So aluminum mesh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So that's what I want. But in silver, that's funny. They have an acrylic one too. Why would you do that? Right click the images, reload single images. That probably would have been smarter because we got rate limited. Well, I didn't mention it in the video. One of the big differences between the 61 and the 75 that we have here is the 61 has onboard video and the 75 does not. And instead of the DE15 connector, there's just a second serial port. I wish I could click this and see more about what drive they would offer as an accessory. I don't think it's going to be on the support list. I think it's just like drivers and stuff. Man, I wish I'd thought to go to the WayBack page. It's so well backed up for these machines. I mean, I did pretty good. There's still some like actual shuttle websites that are hosted now that have information about these machines, and they are not super up to date. So you can kind of see this right now on a modern page. Like, that's about the extent of the dynamic HTML or CSS you can do in this time. VGA support list. Interesting. X800 Pro is actually listed. Dude, I did not know how locked in this build was when I first made it. I wish there was a list of drives. That one's hideous. So is this one, actually. That one's worse. Ugh. The offset? Gross. Cool to see, though. Yeah, I wish mine had the blue rings. That would be fun. They're silver. It's not bad. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, so Shuttle EU has some stuff. Dude, I want that drive. I want that drive so bad. What is that drive? CR40. What? Note about saving the image. Save the file. Yeah, well, I'm going to set my wallpaper to a photo of a DVD drive. Yep. It's a Sony drive? I'm not convinced. Because I have the Sony drive in there. And that's not what it looks like. Unless it's a much older one. This is a very distinctive style here. It's not coming across well in the images, I think. That one showcases it the best. Oh, well, okay then. It's a BenQ drive. That's a very high resolution image for 2004. Holy moly. Okay, so I want this one. eBay.com. BenQ DVD drive. They are also known as Philips. And the search is extremely polluted because apparently they made the Xbox 360 drives. But they have some interesting looking ones. Like, look at that. That's kind of cool. I'm not paying $200 for it. Oh my gosh. No. No. That's pure evil. Oh. Huh. And on that bombshell, it's time to end the stream. So let's go ahead and run the outro. Well, we got the WayBack machine working. I didn't know that we could reconfigure the date from the web interface. That is a fantastic feature to have. So I only need one instance, and now it's up and running. So that's kind of perfect. I'll be able to access that from the vintage computers here now, and that is very, very useful. So I'm really glad to I've been able to set that up today. So yeah, need WayBack Machine eBay prices. I don't think it was actually that much cheaper back then. So yeah, we'll be on Richard. Okay, perfect. I will get that swapped over when that's available. If you're in the Discord server and you want to ping me about that, that's cool, or private message or something. Yeah. But all right. So if you guys enjoyed that stream, you may want to follow us, be notified when I go live again next. If you want to help support the channel, you can find me on Patreon. Not get a shirt like this one. That's why people kept asking me about Minecraft. I just realized I didn't even think about it. That's it for now. I will see you next time. That's not easier for me to do the printer. There it is.